Welcome devotee. We all know Lord Krishna. Let's dig his story and see who actually he is. We all knew that Krishna was born to kill his uncle Kamsa, but there is also another reason for Krishna's birth. Lord Brahma prayed to Lord Vishnu and requested his intervention to save the earth and its innocent people. Lord Vishnu accepted his prayers and assured him that his next birth would be as a mortal. Thus, Sri Krishna was born to Queen Devotee to kill the evil King Kamsa and provide solace to innocent souls. After his motive of birth, he also helped the Pandavas to win the Battle of Mahabharata, which was known as the war between brothers of Pandavas and Kauravas. Sri Krishna was born to Devaki and Vasudeva, however was brought up by Yashoda and Nanda in Vrindavan. The festival generally falls on the Ashtami Tithi of Krishna Paksh or 8th day of the dark fortnight on the month of Bhadrapad. It is said that Lord Krishna was born in Mathura prison. Therein, his life was in danger from his maternal uncle, Kamsa. The tyrant Kamsa was told by a voice in the sky that one of her children would kill him. Kamsa decided to kill Devaki so that she does not give rise to any children, but Vasudeva, her husband, begged Kamsa to forgive Devaki and promised that he will give any of her child to Kamsa. So then Kamsa, on this assurance from Vasudeva, let Devaki go. He imprisoned both Devaki and Vasudeva. Kamsa made sure that none of her children survived. Therefore, in order to protect Lord Krishna, his father Vasudeva carried him in a basket across the raging river Yamuna to Vrindavan. There Krishna was adopted and brought up by Yashoda and Nanda. Kamsa makes a cunning arrangement to kill Krishna, but his plans are foiled as Krishna beats the gigantic wrestler Shanura and comes face to face with Kamsa. After Krishna had silenced the violent bull elephant, people once again gushed about the event. Krishna performed a miracle. Just touching the elephant, he put it to sleep. Hearing this, Kamsa got really desperate. He called his advisor of many years and told him, somehow get Krishna into the wrestling ring with Shanura. Shanura and Mushtaka, two great wrestlers who had been unbeatable for many years, were told it was their mission to lure Krishna and Balarama into the ring and kill them. Kamsa's advisor and minister said, how can you do this? Shanura, a great master wrestler, cannot wrestle with a 16-year-old boy. It's against the Dharma. It's against the rules of the game. Kamsa said, to hell with the rules. I want this to happen. Otherwise, you will be dead by the end of the festival. So it was accordingly arranged. Shanura wanted to make him angry and somehow get him into the ring, but Krishna was not getting angry. According to the rules of Bahuyuddha, there was no killing in the ring. If one wrestler held the other wrestler down, and the back of the other one's head touched the floor for more than 10 to 15 seconds, it meant the game was over. This is called chit. Though that was the rule of the game, many times Shanura had grievously injured people and even caused fatalities, simply because he was such a huge man. He was not only hugely muscled but also had an enormous amount of flesh and girth, like a sumo wrestler. When he wanted to eliminate his opponents, all he had to do was get them down to the ground and put his full weight on them. That would just crush their ribs. Some people even died. As per the rules, technically he was still correct because he did not do anything to kill them. But they died anyway. The game started with a great amount of excitement. A lot of people had gathered, royalty, guests, including Nanda, Krishna's foster father, Vasudeva, his biological father, and the whole family. They firmly believed that Krishna had come to deliver them, to free them of Kamsa and his tyranny. But at the same time, they worried, what may happen to these young boys? Already many attempts had been made on their lives. Many dozens of wrestlers wrestled. People were winning and losing. Then Shanura made his rounds around the ring. Slapping his thighs and biceps, he went around inviting people, "Is anybody man enough to wrestle with me?" There was a royal enclosure, there were guests, there were people of high rank. But Krishna and Balarama, regally dressed, were sitting in an enclosure that was for villagers, because they didn't have royal passes to get anywhere else. Shanura particularly came in front of the enclosure where Krishna and Balarama were sitting, eagerly wanting to watch the games. He taunted Krishna, "Oh, son of Nanda, you have come? They say you have great skill in wrestling. Why don't you come and wrestle?" People started shouting, "No, no. A young boy cannot wrestle with a man like you." Thank you for clicking on to this video. For part 2, subscribe to our channel and the next part will be right back soon.